What's up everybody, I'm Ryan. I didn't shave today because I'm lazy. And you're watching the Weekly FFoP. Alright, and starting off the news this week, Humble Bundle 6 is now available. If you're not familiar with what Humble Bundle is, it's a collection of PC games available at a dirt cheap price. The reason why it's dirt cheap is because you name the price. However, if you meet the average price, you get an extra game in the bundle, as well as if they add any more games to the bundle as it goes on, you get those games as well. The reason why these games are so cheap is because you're donating to charity. When you sign up for the Humble Bundle and you purchase these games, you can decide how much of the money goes to Child's Play, or goes to the developers, or goes to the Humble Bundle team. Although it's worth noting that don't be that guy that pays 2 cents over the average minimum amount. Just give them a solid 10, 15 or so. It's going to charity. Come on, guys. Nobody expects the Dragon Age Inquisition. Yes, that's right. A new Dragon Age game has been announced, Dragon Age Inquisition. Instead of this being called Dragon Age 3, they've decided to go with Dragon Age Inquisition, not to be outdone by all of the other fantasy games that use subtitles. Details are few and far between on this game as of right now, but it's still nice to know that there's another game in the pipeline for this series. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, the remake of the original Baldur's Gate games, has unfortunately been delayed till November this year. However, you can still stand behind the old Baldur's Gate tagline, which is, "Woo! There's always Diablo." Alright, and the last bit of news I have for you this week is at Sony's TGS press conference, which just passed, Sony announced a new iteration of the PS3, a slim, if you will. The new model will come in a 250 and 500 gigabyte model. Prices will be $269 and $299, which is kind of strange because that price is actually higher than the current selling price for the PS3, which is $249. Although it gets a little bit more complicated because the current PS3 is 160 gigs for $249. And with the current replacement of that model, it's $269 for 250 gigs, but you also get Uncharted 3 Game of the Year Edition, $30 worth of stuff for Dust 514, probably plus months or something. But once the holidays are over, they're going to ditch the bundle. You'll get the 250 gig for $249. So the price didn't go down. The system got smaller and cheaper, so to speak. It's dropped the disc sucker loader, and there's now a top loading unit that slides across the top, and you just plop the disc in like the old PS1 models, or even the PS2 Slims. Yeah, this is kind of strange. I mean, we were all expecting Sony to announce a new PS3 after all the leaks of information, but I guess the question is, which brings you to the question of the week this week, does Sony need another model of the PS3? Do we need a slim version of the existing slim version? Is the PS3 too big? Is it too small? Is it too cheap? Is it not cheap enough? The hard drive size, is it big enough? Is it small enough? You tell me in the comments below.